one of the bigger problems with comics lately is that you start to notice patterns developing throughout all of them. For instance, one of the big things that we notice, especially in X-Men, but particularly with Marvel, is that constantly it's always women saving the day. Women are the ones who have the true power, and the men are just there to kind of just putz around. Now, I don't want it to be misconstrued that I'm saying, oh, well, women can't ever do this, women can't be strong characters. No, they absolutely can. And I firmly believe that strong female characters is a necessity in superhero comics. The issue is that it's become so prevalent and it's being done at the expense of the male characters. So I think X-Men Gold number 20, this is the infamous proposal issue, this is the one that just came out. I think this clearly shows, and if you couple this with my last video, X-Men Gold 19, you see how they've just completely demasculated. I say demasculated because Colossus used to be kind of, I used to call him kind of like, I thought he was Diet Hulk for a long time because I was exposed to Hulk first before Colossus. But we see how he's supposed to be this big, like, I mean, you'll see. So I'm not going to run through the entire book because the DNC has done it and his videos get way more views than mine do. But basically, so we have already Kitty Pryde and Colossus. Of course, Colossus is the one that's knocked out, even though he's the fucking one made of metal. But he's the one that gets knocked out. And she's basically saying that everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine. And he's already given up. He's already despairing. Look at this. Look how sad this is. He's already giving up. But Kitty Pryde's not. Remember, because Kitty Pryde is the leader of the X-Men. She's a strong, independent woman who she don't need no man, but she wants that man, right? So we have Storm's little side story. Storm we'll get into because there's some nonsense that happens. And then we have again them two. And already, and he's like, just like, leave me. She's like, no, I'm not gonna leave you. Leave me, no. I love you, Katya. I will always love you. And he fades out. And it's just like, this is what I was saying with my last video, where it's like, if Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, were made today, it would be Han Solo telling Princess Leia that he loves her, but not the other way around. But they would never have had Leia said, I love you, and then Han Solo say, I know. You can't have that, because that just shows such disrespect for women, right, guys? Right? Right, women? Anyway. So once again, she refuses to leave. She refuses to leave him because she's a strong woman, right? And then what do we need? So we have a strong, independent woman. What do we need? We need to show her getting angry. She's not sad. She's not discouraged. She's actually angry at Colossus and starts punching. Because, I don't know. It's just, these are things that you just notice. And then, of course, who comes to save the day? Another woman, right? And by the way, this could easily have been switched with anybody else. So the fact that they chose Storm to do this was very specific. The only way that anybody can say, like, oh no, they chose Storm to do it specifically for a different reason was because, oh, they wanted to show that her powers didn't work on this, so that the ending is a little bit more dramatic, which it totally wasn't, and it was fucking unnecessary. Because literally the drama of the last page, which is her using her lightning powers to try to get the portal generator working, the denouement occurred like 2 panels after the rising action. Like no, like there was no, whatever. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, so the 2 women help the 1 man, right? And so, like I said, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. It's not a big deal when it happens. It's not a big deal when it happens. It's a big deal when it happens when it's a pattern, and it's a clear pattern. Every single fucking comic. I'm actually kind of worried because I'm gonna read Weapon X next, because I hear Weapon X is actually pretty good. But we'll see, because if I spot this pattern again, I'm gonna fucking call it out, because this is repeated behavior. It constantly happens. And let's just skip to the end, where so she's like, oh, my powers don't work here. And Logan's like, yo, you got to do this. You have to do this because we're going to die if you don't do this. And what happens? She digs deep. And the female helps the guys escape. Without the women in this, the men didn't do anything. Logan actually didn't even really do anything. I guess you can say he kind of inspired everybody. Nightcrawler discovered he discovered the general portal, the portal, the generator portal, the portal generator, whatever. He discovered the generator portal, All right, and Ink went out and kind of like was like, "Oh guys, oh you guys are already here. Come on, let's go inside." The men don't do anything. This story is all it's all about the women. It's only about the women, and this is like I said, it's repeated. It happens in every single issue, every single book. Anyway, so then we have this, and I actually thought this was the least egregious thing. I didn't think the proposal was actually that bad, because obviously, but like then you look at it in the pattern context, and it's like, oh, she's proposing to the guy. Don't forget, he proposed to her earlier, and this is just her kind of confirming because she specifically says, "Oh, does your previous offer still stand?" And he's like, "What?" But I don't know, whatever. Mark Guggenheim, I don't know. I don't know whether to blame him or if I should actually blame. Is there somebody else at Marvel who's making him do this? Is he the only one who's storyboarding these, or is there somebody else behind the scenes? Anyway, whatever. Another thing, they always have these send your letters to officex@marvel.com. I've never seen a letters page on this. I haven't been seeing letters pages at all. Is nobody sending letters? I'm actually thinking about sending a bunch of letters and seeing if they print them. I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm actually just gonna send them to the books that I like, but I'm gonna send them and see if they actually print them. I'm gonna use different names and different emails. So let's see that works. Let me know if I'm completely off base though, because I might be completely just like seeing Charlie in the trees and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Is this a pattern, or am I looking for the pattern and therefore am I seeing it? Let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, share, subscribe. You can find me at Trajan Channel on Twitter. It's where I do most of my shit posting. It's also where I waste a lot of fucking time. Catch you guys later.